I'm the money.
Every penny of it.
The Treasury has agreed to stake you in the game.
Vesper. I hope you gave your parents hell for that.
Thank you. Your boss must have some influence. I've never seen so much go out so quickly.
Oh, so stylishly. May I ask you where it is?
10 million was wired to your account in Montenegro, with a contingency of 5 million more, if I deem it a prudent investment. I suppose you'd given some thought to the notion that if you lose, our government will have directly financed terrorism. What looks good? So, you're telling me it's a matter of probability and odds. I was worried there was some chance involved.
Well, only if one assumes that the person with the best hands always wins.
And that would be what you call bluffing.
You know the term. Then you may have also heard that in poker, you don't play your hand. You play the man across from you.
And you're good at reading people.
Which is why I've been able to detect the undercurrent of sarcasm in your voice.
I'm now assured our money is in good hands.
From which one might surmise that you aren't overwhelmingly supportive of this plan of action.
Oh, so there is a plan. Excellent. Somehow I got the impression we were risking $10 million and hundreds of people's life on a game of luck. What else can you surmise, Mr. Bond?
About you. Your beauty is a problem. You worry you won't be taken seriously.
Which one can say of any attractive woman with 2 brain cells?
True, but this one overcompensates by wearing slightly masculine clothing and being more aggressive than her female colleagues, which gives her a somewhat prickly demeanor and ironically makes her less likely to be promoted and accepted by her male superiors, who mistake her insecurity for arrogance. I would normally have said only child, but by the way you ignored the quip about your names and parents, I would go with orphan.
Right. By the cut of your suit went to Oxford or wherever. And actually think people dress like that. But you wear it with such disdain that my guess is you didn't come from money. And all your school chums rub that in your face every day. Which means you were at that school by the grace of someone else's charity. Hence the chip on your shoulder. So since you first thought about me ran to orphan, that's what I'd say you are. You are. I like this poker thing. And which makes perfect sense, since MI6 looks for a maladjusted young man who'd given some thought to sacrificing others in order to protect Queen and country. You know, former ACS types with easy smiles and expensive watches. Rolex?
Omega.
Beautiful. Now, having just met you, I wouldn't go as far as calling you a cold-hearted bastard.
Of course not.
But it wouldn't be a stretch to imagine that you think of women as disposable pleasures rather than meaningful pursuits. So, as charming as you are, I will be keeping my eye on our government's money and off your perfectly formed ass.
You noticed.
Even accountants have imaginations. How was your lamp?
Skewered. One sympathizes.
Good evening, Mr. Bond.
Good evening, Miss Lind.
Goldfinger, he's the man with the Midas touch, a spider's touch, such a cold finger.